Are you thinking about downsizing for retirement? You're not alone. A lot of homeowners on Atlanta's Southside, whether that's in Peachtree City, Newnan, Fayetteville, Georgia, or even Sonoy, are looking around their two-story family homes and are asking, do I really need all this space? But before you jump into something smaller, let's talk about a different option that might even be better for your retirement. Rightsizing. Hi, I'm Daphne Bousquet with eXp Realty, a local realtor here on the south side of Atlanta, and I help people with their real estate goals, whether it is downsizing, rightsizing, or just helping people relocate to the area. You've probably heard the term downsizing before. That's when you trade in your big home for a smaller one, usually with the goal of cutting back on maintenance, utilities, and expenses. And for some people, that's the right move. But downsizing isn't always the best fit for your lifestyle or your future. Rightsizing is a little different. It's not just about getting something smaller. It's about finding a home that fits your life now and in the years to come. Maybe it has less square footage, maybe not. The key is that it's designed to support the lifestyle you actually want during retirement. Let me give you an example. A couple I worked with recently had raised their family in a two-story home in Fayette County. And once their kids moved out, they figured it was time to downsize. But after touring a few smaller homes, they realized something important. They didn't want to give up space to host family dinners. They wanted the entire family to come over for Thanksgiving and Christmas. They still wanted a guest bedroom or two, an office, and a place for the grandkids to visit. What they really wanted wasn't less, it was just different. They wanted a more functional layout, fewer stairs, lower maintenance, and easier access to doctors and shopping. Now that is right-sizing. Other clients, a childless couple, decided that they wanted to have a larger home so that they could have live-in caregivers for when they became old and decrepit. Now those are their words, not mine. And that is exactly what we did. We found a home with a basement apartment as well as another with a garage apartment. For now, they moved her mother in with them, so it's working out beautifully. So how do you decide what's right for you? First, think about how you live now and how you want to live. Do you travel a lot and want a lock and leave lifestyle? In that case, something small and low maintenance may be perfect. Are your grandkids coming to visit every weekend? Or do you want a community where you can stay active and social? Or are you more focused on having a quiet space and privacy? Rightsizing is about finding a home that checks those boxes while also planning ahead for mobility, healthcare access, and aging in place. For some, that may be in a 55 and over community, and for others, that may be the last thing they want. And let me know in the comments, would you want to live in a 55 and over community, or are you dead set against that? Regardless, this is where smart financial strategies come in, especially if you've built up equity in your current home. A lot of retirees are sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars of equity. But here's the thing, that equity doesn't do you much good if it's just sitting there. That's where home equity conversion mortgages, or HECMs, can be a game changer. And let's walk through a few real-life scenarios that show you how HECMs can help you either right-size, stay put, or create financial flexibility as you age. In the first example, let's say you're 77 years old and you've sold your longtime home. You want to buy a beautiful new ranch-style home in a 55 and over community like Crestwind at Springhaven in Newnan. You find one you love for $450,000. Now, instead of paying the full price out of pocket or taking on a traditional mortgage, you use an HECM to purchase. You bring a one-time down payment of $276,000 and you never make a monthly mortgage payment. That's right, no monthly payment ever, as long as you live in the home and take care of the property. You get the home you want, designed for aging in place, with plenty of space and none of the financial strain. And here's why that works. The HECM allows you to finance the rest of the purchase using your age and the value of your home. You keep more of your proceeds from your home sale in the bank, where it can earn interest, be used for travel, or serve as a cushion for healthcare or unexpected expenses. And this is a strategy a lot of people don't even know exists, and it can completely change what's possible for your retirement housing. Another option is for those who already own their home free and clear. Maybe you don't want to move at all. You love your neighborhood, your neighbors, and your routines, but you also want access to extra funds without selling or downsizing. In this case, you can use an HECM to create a reverse line of credit. There are no required monthly payments, and that line of credit actually grows over time. It's there when you need it for emergencies, renovations, helping the grandkids with college, or just having peace of mind. You stay in your home, age in place, and turn your equity into a flexible financial tool. And finally, let's look at a situation I've actually seen happen here on the Southside. A homeowner with about $190,000 left on their mortgage was getting close to retirement and wanted to eliminate that monthly payment to reduce their expenses. And they refinanced with a home equity conversion mortgage, paid off the remaining balance on their home, and created a $14,000 reverse line of credit, all without taking on new monthly obligations. They still own their home, they no longer have to make mortgage payments, and they now have a financial safety net available for when they need it. Talk about breathing room. Now, I know what you might be thinking, aren't reverse mortgages risky? And that's a common concern, and it's a great question. The HECM program is federally insured and it's regulated. It's not the old school reverse mortgage your uncle warned you about. You still own your home. You still have to pay your property taxes, insurance, and take care of the home. But you're not making monthly principal and interest payments, and you can't lose the house for living too long. In fact, many people who use an HECM are surprised at how much flexibility and freedom it gives them, especially when it comes to aging in place with dignity and confidence. And unless the housing market completely tanks, you will always keep equity in your home. So let's bring it back to downsizing versus rightsizing. Downsizing might save you money and simplifies your lifestyle, especially if you're ready to let go of unused space and a lot of the possessions you have accumulated over the years. But rightsizing allows you to tailor your next home to the life you actually want to live. That might mean a slightly larger home with better accessibility. It might mean a new construction home with low maintenance features. Or it might just mean staying where you are and modifying your space to fit your needs. The good news is you don't have to sacrifice comfort or financial stability to do it. And whether you're selling and buying, refinancing, or just tapping into the equity for the future, there are creative options that allow you to retire on your terms. And if this has sparked some ideas about for your own retirement game plan, let's talk. Just scan the QR code to set up a call or click the link in the description. I can connect you with trusted mortgage professionals who specialize in HECMs and walk you through what's possible in today's market. I can also help you explore the best communities on the Southside, from low maintenance homes to vibrant 55 and over neighborhoods with amenities and lifestyle programming. You've worked hard to build your home and your equity. Now it's time to make sure your home works just as hard for you in retirement. If you found this video helpful, be sure to watch the next one about the pros and cons of living in a 55 and over community. I'll see you next week.